Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gina. First of all, Happy New Year. Today in this video, we are going to talk about the secret to make your New Year's resolution come true. The secret is the law of attraction. There are many scientific proofs say that you are attracting everything that is happening around you into your life. And you are attracting the things, objects, or anything that you think about the most. Because when you are imagining what you want, you are emitting a frequency on a consistent basis. Today's content is based on a book called The Secret. It also has a movie on Netflix, so if you don't want to read the book, you can watch the movie instead. There are some things that I like in the book, but there are also some things that I don't really like from the book. So later on, I will explain why I don't really like this book. Basically, this book is centered around the law of attraction. And yes, you are attracting everything that is happening around you into your life, even the bad things. For example, if you wake up late for school or for work today, but after you wake up, you might keep thinking, I don't want to be late, I don't want to be late. So the word that you think about the most is late. So you'll end up being late. So yes, even the bad things, you're attracting everything that happens around you into your life. But does that mean we have to control our thoughts? That's impossible, because humans have more than 60,000 thoughts a day. So how can we control or know that we are thinking about the good things and the bad things? It's the feelings. Thoughts cause the feelings. Our feelings tell us what we are thinking about. There are the good feelings and there are the bad feelings. Here's a chart from the book and also from the movie. The good feelings include love, joy, satisfaction, passion, and more. And examples of bad feelings are guilt, hate, fear, and anger. So when you are in good emotions, you will attract more good feelings and things that make you feel good. So we don't need to control our thoughts, we just need to make sure that we have good emotions, then something good will happen to us. The book teaches us 3 steps to employ the law of attraction. Step 1. Ask. You make a command to universe, or place your order with the universe. What does that mean? It simply means make a wish. You can sit down and write down your wishes on a piece of paper. Be as detailed as possible. If you want a house, describe what kind of house you want, what is the size, what is the color, how many windows you want, how many garages you want. Be as precise as possible. And your wish could be anything. Could be an object, a relationship, position, or money. And when you write it down, remember to write down in present tense. You have to imagine you are being the person that you want to be. And as I mentioned earlier, if you don't want to be late, then instead of thinking don't want to be late, you can think I want to be on time. So when you write down your wishes, try to avoid not and also try to avoid I want. Because when you say I want, you are telling the universe that you don't have the thing or the position now. You have to imagine that you already have it. So for example, if you want to be rich, you can write down I'm a millionaire instead of I want to be a millionaire. Second step is to believe. Believe it's already yours, whether it's a relationship, object, or money. You need to believe that you will become the person that you want to be, or you'll get the house, the car that you want. So first of all, you make a command, then you need to believe that you can make it. Then the universe will start to rearrange itself to make it happen for you. And the last step is to receive. Receive the gift that the universe rearranged for you. And that is the part that I don't really like from the book. If you watch the movie instead, you'll see that they show a scene of a little boy saw a bicycle on the newspaper, and he really wants that bicycle. So he just stared at that image and think he wants to get that bicycle. But he did not have any action to make it happen. So that is the part that I don't really like. The stories in the book are sometimes too miracle. But in my opinion, if you want to get the things you want, you need to act. Take action is the most important thing. You need to plan your action, how you can get it. If you want to be a millionaire, what is your first step? How can you make the first $1,000? Then how can you make the first 10,000? Then how can you increase that to 100,000? If you just think, I want to be a millionaire, but without doing anything, without having a plan, you will never become a millionaire, no matter how hard you think. So again, most important thing is to plan action and act. The authors of the book, The Secret, also noted that a lot of people misinterpret the book because the stories in the book are sometimes too miracle. So sometimes people read the book and thought that they only need to think instead of doing actions. So afterward, the author also writes The Power, The Magic, and Hero. These 4 books are the Secret series. The Power is basically the translation of The Secret, and The Magic is the translation of The Power. So if you are interested in reading them, they are the Secret series. I'll also put the link down below. Here are my suggestions. The 6 steps to make your New Year's resolutions come true. First step, you place an order to the universe. So it's similar to step 1 from the book. You need to know what is the goal you want to achieve. Then you write it down on a piece of paper. You can start with, I'm so happy and grateful now that, and then you fill in your wish. So it's similar to the first step. You write down your wishes in present tense and avoid not and want. Then third step, you read it as often as you need. You can read it every day, every morning, or you can read it weekly. At least read it monthly to remind yourself that what your goal is. Then the fourth step is to plan action. For example, if you want to buy a BMW in 3 years, then you have to plan then how much money I need to save each year, and then how much money I need to save each month. And if you want to save this much of money, how much spending you need to cut. So this is called planning your action. Then the fifth step is act by starting small. Why starting small? Because you don't want to put your goal and aim too far away, so if you don't achieve them, you might give up easily. I also mentioned this in videos when I talk about atomic habits. If you haven't watched them, I'll put a link up there. And the last step is to celebrate. So you divide your big goal into smaller goals, and every time you achieve one, you celebrate. You can pat yourself on the shoulder and tell yourself, good job. You celebrate for your hard work and for getting closer to become the person that you want to be. If you are not yet at the stage where you want to celebrate for yourself, then just work harder. Work harder to become the person you want to be, and be the person that you want to pat your shoulder and tell yourself, good job, you did well. And that is the end of the video. Let me ask you a question. Have you heard of the law of attraction? A. Yes, and I'm a believer of law of attraction. B. Yes, I've heard about it, but I doubt about the law of attraction. C. No, it's my first time hearing the law of attraction, and I learned a lot today. And D. Comment below anything you want to let me know. Lastly, I hope everyone's New Year's resolutions come true. I'll see you in the next video.